Hello teammates, Coach Matt here. Today we're going to talk about visualization, one of my favorite subjects. Let's begin. All right, from Navy SEAL shooting pages 93 through 97, Chris talks about visualization. So it's really pretty easy. This is separate from your meditation. So I talked about meditation previously. This is separate from your meditation, but if you're going to set aside the time to meditate, then visualization is something you can easily do before you meditate or after you meditate. But you want to set time aside, and then you can do it before you meditate. After you meditate, you can do it before an event. I'll talk about that a little bit more, but you want to close your eyes and relax your body, breathe deeply and relax your mind, visualize yourself performing at your absolute best, anchor that with emotion, and then end on a positive thought. And that's it when it comes to visualization. Okay? Some things I want to add regarding visualization. Okay? When you visualize, you can visualize in two ways. One, you can visualize like you're watching TV and you're watching yourself do it from a third person perspective, or you can watch it from your own eyes, like your eyes, like you're in your own head, you're in your own body. Either way is fine. I started off watching myself as a third person doing something, and then I've changed quite often to me being in my head and looking through my own eyes when I visualize, because that's how it's going to be for me in real life. So I'm not generally going to have an outer body experience and see me performing at my very absolute best unless some crazy stuff's going on and I mentally can't handle it, and I'm going to be doing an outer body experience while I'm doing some really crazy stuff. But for me, realistically, to visualize looking through my own eyes is the most realistic. Now, when I talked about visualizing before an event, oftentimes when I've done my dry fire and I'm going to validate some things on the range through live fire, I will go through some slow dry drills or whatever, just similar to my dry fire. And then before I load up my bullets and I get ready to do the live fire drill to validate my practice, right, and my training up to that point, I will visualize. I've just done some dry drills. Whatever I was practicing before I go waste a lot of ammo and money, right, on the range, is I'm going to do my dry drills and validate and get some perfect reps in. And then I'll chill. I'll load up whatever, and then I'll just chill and I'll visualize, and I'll see me running that drill perfectly in my mind. I'll anchor that with emotion, because a lot of times what I will visualize is me saving my wife, my daughter, both of them in a situation to make it a little more real, add a little more stress. And that's how I like to set up my drills. And then I'll anchor it with that emotion, and then the positive thought, oh, thank God they're safe. Thank God I acted. Thank God I trained. Okay, and that's how I anchor it with that positive thought and that positive emotion. There are so many studies out there about the power of visualization and how it's helped Olympic athletes, how it's helped sports athletes, Michael Jordan. There's so many folks that have gone out there and talked about and testimonies about visualizations and how they work. I'll tell you one from my past. I've done it several times in other different ways, but I was getting ready to graduate from the Dallas Police Academy at 22 years old, and we had an exit physical fitness exam, and it was the Cooper's test. And if you got 100 or higher on the Cooper's test, then you and anybody else in your academy class that got 100 on the Cooper's test or higher, you're going to have your name on a plaque underneath your class, and it was going to be in the halls of the Dallas Police Academy for the rest of time, right? I really wanted to have my name on the plaque under class 230 as being one of the physical specimen phenoms that was able to have outstanding physical fitness and score 100 or better on the Cooper's test. I was so nervous the night before I probably got 2 or 3 hours of sleep. I was just jacked up, jazz. Man, this was something I wanted. I was tossing and turning, couldn't sleep worth a damn. And it basically, probably 30 minutes before I was supposed to get up, I couldn't sleep. I was like, screw it. I just got up, I chilled out, I sat in a chair and I meditated and visualized. And I visualized me running the entire Cooper's test in my mind and getting the number of push-ups I needed, getting the number of burpees I needed, getting the time I needed in the mile run. I knew exactly what I needed to get at each station. And if I missed something where I needed to make it up, and I visualized me completing it in my mind mentally before I ever went and did it. And even though I had some sleep deprivation going on, okay, and I was tired mentally, I had that mental focus. I had visualized, I anchored it with positive emotion, and I ended up getting over 100 on my Cooper's test, and my name was on a plaque under class 230, Dallas PD. My old partner, he works at the academy now, and I think they've since taken those plaques down, but there for a long time, it's like, hey, my name is immortalized in the halls of the Dallas Police Academy for being a physical phenom, 22 years old, back in the day, aced the Cooper's test. All right, that's how visualization has helped me in one particular instance. It's helped me in a lot of different ways as time has gone on, and I still use it to this day. I cannot overestimate the importance of mental focus when it comes to meditation and visualization. And again, it's easy, right? Visualize yourself performing at your absolute best. Anchor it with emotion, your why, right? And then end with positive feeling, man. That's it. I hope this video has found everybody well and good. We'll talk at you soon. Cheers.